In the wake of a catastrophic event, a nuclear disaster, widespread civil unrest, or an unforeseen collapse of society, your once familiar surroundings have become a dangerous battleground. Whether you're at home, work, or elsewhere, the urgent need to evacuate is your only chance to live. As you gather what supplies you can carry, the reality sets in. Your best chance of survival is heading into the untamed wilderness. With no time to spare, you make the difficult decision to leave behind the comforts of civilization and seek refuge in the woods. So you set out into the unknown wilderness, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. In this moment of crisis, your ability to adapt and thrive in the wild may be the key to your survival. So let's take a look at some very common items that can help you survive in this scenario. Fatwood, nature's oil-soaked fire starter. A valuable find in the wilderness is fatwood, often found in dead pine branches. The saturated pine knots in these branches contain flammable resin, making them excellent fire starters. Even when wet, fatwood can easily be ignited with a ferro rod, providing a reliable source of heat and light. Additionally, fatwood can be fashioned into long-lasting candles, perfect for illuminating your campsite or signaling for help. Making use of birch bark. Birch bark is a natural tinder with waterproof properties, making it an invaluable resource for starting fires in damp conditions. By scraping fine shavings off the outer layer of birch bark, you can create highly flammable tinder that catches fire easily. Pairing birch bark with cattail fluff forms a powerful combination for fire starting, ensuring you can ignite a flame even with an empty lighter. Finding pine resins, nature's multi-purpose tool. In the vast wilderness, pine resin emerges as a vital resource, offering a myriad of applications for survival. Also known as sap, this sticky substance exuded by pine trees provides essential tools for thriving in the wild. Natural bandage and neosporin substitute. Pine trees release resin to seal off wounds and safeguard against infections, an innate defense mechanism against harm. Harvesting fresh pine resin presents an opportunity to harness its antibacterial properties, transforming it into a natural bandage. Applied to cuts and scrapes, the resin acts as a protective barrier, promoting healing and preventing infections. In the absence of modern medical supplies, pine resin serves as a reliable substitute for store-brand options, offering both antiseptic and wound healing properties. Flammable fire starter. The ability to ignite a fire is a must for survival. Pine resin, with its highly flammable nature, emerges as a perfect solution in adverse conditions. Even in the dampness of wet weather, pine resin ignites readily, providing a reliable source of warmth, light, and protection against the elements. By crafting portable fire starters, you equip yourself with a fail-safe method of ignition, ensuring preparedness for any situation that might arise. Create makeshift fire starters by wrapping resin in cedar, birch, willow, spruce, or pine bark. Waterproof torch and signal device. Beyond its full role in fire starting, pine resin lends itself to the creation of waterproof torches, an option if you aren't worried about being discovered. These torches serve as portable light sources, guiding your way through the night and providing a means of signaling for help in times of distress. Whether navigating treacherous terrain or seeking assistance, if it's safe to do so, a pine resin torch burns brightly, so keep this in mind. A temporary waterproof patch. In the face of equipment damage or inclement weather, the resourcefulness of pine resin comes to the rescue once more. By fashioning a temporary waterproof patch from fresh pine resin, you fortify tents, tarps, rubber boots, or rain jackets against the elements. Applied directly to the damaged area, the resin forms a resilient seal, safeguarding essential gear and prolonging its utility in the wilderness. Making candles with pine resin. In situations where maintaining a low profile is crucial, having a reliable light source can be invaluable. Pine resin offers a versatile solution for creating long-lasting candles that provide both light and warmth during the night. With pine resin-covered branches, you can make long-lasting candles, providing a steady source of light and warmth throughout the night. While these resin-infused branch candles are effective, there are also other methods to consider as well. Pine cone candles. Pine cones, abundant in any wilderness area, can be transformed into candles with the addition of pine resin. Simply coat the pine cone with melted pine resin and let it sit until the resin hardens. Once the resin solidifies, you have a natural candle that burns steadily, giving you about an hour of light per pine cone, so make a few of them at a time. Birch bark roll candles. Another option is to roll thin strips of birch bark around a bushcraft wick, which I cover a little later. Secure the rolls with pine resin. This creates a makeshift candle that burns slowly, providing illumination without the need for an open flame. Birch bark's natural oils enhance the candle's longevity, making it suitable for extended use. Other flexible tree bark can be used as well, but birch does tend to burn the longest. Creating a bushcraft wick. In the wilderness, there are several natural materials that can be used as a wick for candles. Here are just a few options. Cotton fabric. If you have any cotton clothing or fabric scraps with you, these can be torn or cut into strips to use as wicks. Cotton fabric works well because it absorbs and holds onto the melted wax, allowing for a steady and consistent burn. Plant fibers. Certain plant fibers, like those from cattails, milkweed, or jute, can be twisted or braided together to create makeshift wicks. These fibers are often fibrous and absorbent, making them suitable for use as candle wicks in a pinch. Dry grass. In dry grass environments where grass is abundant, dry grass can be gathered and twisted into thin strands to use as wicks. While not as durable or long-lasting as cotton fabric, dry grass can still serve as a temporary wick for emergency candles. Cordage. If you have any natural cordage made from materials like hemp, sisal, or jute, you can unravel a strand and separate the fibers to use as wicks. These fibers are typically strong and absorbent, making them suitable for candle wicks. When selecting a material for a wick, it's essential to choose something that is absorbent and combustible to ensure that it will burn steadily when lit. Experimenting with different materials can help you find the most effective wick for your wilderness candles. In a survival scenario where societal structures have collapsed and the wilderness becomes your refuge, mastering the art of utilizing nature's resources becomes crucial. The wilderness offers endless opportunities for survival and resilience. By honing these skills and incorporating them into your wilderness knowledge, you not only enhance your chances of survival, but you also build up a sense of confidence and adaptability in the face of adversity.